Hello everyone, Razorblade Mango here, and today I just wanted to talk about something that has been bugging me ever since I started playing Pirate Yakuza last week. And it's a good game, by the way. It's very fun. I recommend it, but something that has been bothering me, or at least something I've been thinking about a lot, is why did it take this long for a decent single-player pirate adventure game to come out? The last one that we had, that I can think of at least, unless I am completely missing something, was Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, all those years ago. I mean, we've had Sea of Thieves, but that is a multiplayer live service. It's not designed to be a single-player adventure open world action game like Black Flag and Pirate Yakuza are. So what gives? And the company that I want to direct that what gives to is Ubisoft, because they had at the time a really good game in Black Flag with a concept and a hook that resonated with a lot of people. And to this very day, there are a lot of people that consider Assassin's Creed Black Flag to be the best Assassin's Creed game, simply because it is a fun pirate adventure that is very different from a lot of the other Assassin's Creed games out there. And actually among the open world action adventure genre, even then it is distinct because it is a big pirate adventure. What did Ubisoft do with all that momentum from a successful pirate action game? They then decided to take those systems and rather than apply them to a new original single player IP that would have made them a lot of money, they then proceeded to waste 7 years working on Skull and Bones. Even among Ubisoft's litany of stupid decisions, that one, in my opinion, is one of the dumbest ideas they have ever had in their entire modern history as a publisher. And it begs the question that I'd like to kind of ruminate on is, why do companies consistently ignore obvious winners in pursuit of much dumber, less profitable ideas? It really is astounding how many fucking stupid people run the video game industry that are the heads of these big publishers. And I feel like each one of these publishers is guilty of not embracing the obvious winners, but Pirate Yakuza really triggered that idea in me, and that this growing frustration I had, not at Pirate Yakuza itself, but it should not have taken a studio not known for pirate games like RGG Studio to create not only the best pirate action game since Black Flag, but what I feel like is the only single-player pirate action game to release since Black Flag. I can't believe there weren't other companies out there that didn't try to take a stab at making a big pirate RPG or action game or something. It really blows my mind that they looked at the success of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and said, nah, we don't want to do that. We want to make our own dumbass, generic open world game or a live service that gets shut down after 6 months to a year. No, we don't want to do the obvious winners. And it's not just limited to pirate adventure games. I mean, you can look at a lot of these companies and say, why aren't you doing this? One of the biggest examples that I've had in my mind over the years is I look at Square Enix and I just think to myself, why haven't you done an HD port of Dragon Quest VIII? Why haven't you done a new game in the Chrono series? It doesn't even necessarily need to be this big thing. You can make a new Chrono game in the HD 2D style that you guys have made famous over the last few years. Hell, you could remake Chrono Trigger in the HD 2D style and it would make a killing. And then moving on to a company like Microsoft, you look at them and you go, why are you making such stupid decisions with some of these games? Why are you ignoring obvious things like Banjo-Kazooie? Why are you ignoring something obvious like Conquer? Why are you having Rare waste their time on Everwild, another live service apparently that has been in development turmoil for God knows how long? You are Microsoft. You don't even need to use Rare Do you know how many, I said this in a different video, do you know how many companies out there would love to work on Banjo-Kazooie? Give it to them. I'm sure there are at least 5 studios out there that are really talented that would make a really fun Banjo-Kazooie game, but no, they ignore the obvious winners. Look at Warner Brothers with Rocksteady. Oh, you have almost endless possibilities for what you could do with Rocksteady, a team that was riding high after the Batman Arkham games. And what do you have them do? You have them make a game that is completely out of their wheelhouse in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League that fails and results in a lot of the OG Rocksteady people leaving and ignoring an obvious winner like a Batman Beyond game or maybe have them take a shot at a Superman game or just anything, literally anything in DC's library. I bet would have made a much better single player game than what we ended up with Kill the Justice League, that crap. And then let's not forget PlayStation. I feel like they are becoming one of the top companies in the why are you ignoring the obvious winners thing, where they just, a decision I still have yet to get over with them designating Bluepoint to make a God of War live service when something like literally any other easy winner is right there. It's right there, guys. You got Bloodborne. It's right there. I respect that you want to wait for Hidetaka Miyazaki, but you're Sony. You know, pick up the fucking phone, get something going. Don't DMCA a 60 frames patch for the game. Get the ball rolling. Let's get a fucking 60 frames patch out there. Release it on PC. Announce a sequel or something. Boom! Easy money right there. But no, they don't do it because they feel like a God of War live service from a team that has never touched a live service before in their lives would have been a better allocation of their talent and resources. I just feel like so many people that run this industry that are greenlighting these projects, making these final calls, they almost live in a separate plane of reality than the common people like you and me. I look at something and I go, wow, this would make for a fun game. I know it would be a decent success. I know like obvious things like if you were to remake Chrono Trigger in the HD 2D style or make Dragon Quest VIII available HD with all the modern spruce ups that you could give it, have Bluepoint work on a 60 frames patch for Bloodborne, have them partner up with Nixxes, Bluepoint and Nixxes working on Bloodborne in collaboration with From Software. Or is that just too complicated? I don't know. You have Banjo-Kazooie sitting there, Microsoft, Mr. Phil Spencer, deity of the Xbox faithful. Let's pick up the fucking phone and make some calls to get a Banjo-Kazooie game going. Ubisoft, hey, dumbasses. Not only did you wait too long to make your own ninja samurai Assassin's Creed game, now you've also waited too long to make your own single player pirate game because RGG beat you to the punch on that one. And I guarantee you, even if Ubisoft were to now go back to their lair and go, pirate adventure game? Yes, we need to do that! At the end of the day, these dumbasses will continue to run the video game industry and more than likely ignore the obvious winners in favor of financial disasters when this did not need to happen. We could have gotten a fun single-player pirate game from Ubisoft all these years ago. We didn't have to wait goddamn 11 years or however the hell long it's been since Black Flag. Was it like 11, 12 years, something stupid like that, for us to get a brand new single player pirate action game? Ay ay ay. How long is it gonna take for Square Enix to finally stop losing money after stupid ventures like overspending on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16 and then making crap that goes nowhere like Babylon's Fall and Foam Stars? Ignoring the obvious winners that it's like right there. They peddle out nonsense garbage and then when it fails they have the surprise Pikachu face and go, oh my god, why didn't that work? And then rather than them getting any kind of financial or job blowback, They fire the fucking people that were forced down the live service or dumbass idea minds to come up with, to make the crap that these big corporate idiots decided would actually be profitable without any kind of self-awareness or understanding of the current market whatsoever. Idiots. Anywho, these dumbasses are going to continue to be dumbasses, and more than likely we're going to see more failures because they're just going to ignore the obvious winners, and that is just wonderful. That's great. I love watching these out-of-touch bozos ruin the video game industry, chasing just the stupidest fucking ideas imaginable. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you, Ubisoft. Thank you, Microsoft. Thank you. Thank you, Sony. Thank you, WB Games. Thank you. Thank you for your amazing, brilliant ideas that are going to go absolutely nowhere and lead to more wasted time, money, and talent. Well done.